Your AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety welcomes you to Freeway Driving. We're going to explore the safest ways to maneuver on today's freeways. We'll cover questions like, what's the best way to merge onto a fast-moving, multi-lane highway? How should you handle the mysterious weave lane? And how do you know when you've finally reached your exit? All this and more in Freeway Driving.
Welcome to Driving Safety. I'm Patrice King-Brown.
I'm John Burnett, and we're here today to talk about driving safely on superhighways.
Freeways.
Fast, multi-lane, limited access roads.
Today's and tomorrow's. The highways of tomorrow are already being planned by federal and state departments of transportation. Smart highways of the future may control the speed of our cars and provide drivers with traffic data through in-car information systems.
It's a project that won't depend on building new roads, but will simply make our present highway system work much more effectively through the use of technology.
Even though the highways of tomorrow will be a significant advance, let's not underestimate the value of our current freeway system. Today's interstate highways are marvels of sophisticated engineering. They're designed for faster traffic, and they're safer than other highways because traffic travels on them in the same direction and at roughly the same speed. But safe as they are, they demand special skills at critical decision points.
Let's take a look now at a typical trip on a freeway and see some of these special skills in action. Before entering a freeway, you should be sure that you know what entrance and exit you're going to use. Safety requires advanced planning.
What's the best way to merge onto a fast-moving multi-lane freeway?
Entering today's freeways, Patrice, can be safe and efficient if a driver follows a few important procedures. A driver should take care to enter the freeway smoothly and decisively. Accelerate to freeway speed in the acceleration lane with your turn signal on and identify a gap to merge into. Watch the gap in your rear view and side view mirrors and use head checks to watch your vehicle's blind spot. After a final head check, merge into traffic and turn off the directional signal.
It's important not to hesitate on the ramp or acceleration lane and not to merge at too slow a speed. In some situations, there will be traffic signals to tell you when to enter the freeway at entrance points.
How should you handle the mysterious weave lane?
Well, some freeway entrances are served by a special type of access lane which also serves as an exit. That's a weave lane. In a weave lane, the entering motorist should yield to cars using the lane for exiting. The exiting vehicle should choose an appropriate gap and merge, while the entering car accelerates and merges with through traffic. The weave lane calls for quick decisions and a spirit of cooperation.
After entering a freeway, the question of which lane to travel in arises. The right-hand lane is the slow lane and is normally used to serve entrances and exits. When traveling in the right lane, keep alert for cars entering the highway. Allow them to accelerate and decelerate and drive in such a way as to create gaps for merging vehicles.
The middle lane of a freeway is typically used for through traffic, and the farthest left lane is for passing and higher speed traffic.
When driving on a freeway, check rear view and side view mirrors frequently. That way you'll always know where the cars around you are and which lanes you can move into should the need arise. When changing lanes, however, even if you think you know where neighboring vehicles are, be sure to signal your intentions and make a head check of your vehicle's blind spot before moving.
One reason to change lanes is to maintain the space margin around your vehicle. A good way to determine how much space you need is to imagine 3 zones of space in front of your vehicle. The first zone extends from the front bumper of your car to a point you will reach in 2 seconds. This is called the following distance.
The second zone extends 4 seconds beyond that, and it's called the stopping zone, because 4 seconds is the shortest time in which you can stop your car when traveling at freeway speeds.
The third zone extends 20 to 30 seconds in front of your vehicle, and it's called the visual lead distance. 20 to 30 seconds is the minimum sight distance you should allow in front of your car when traveling at freeway speeds.
There should be similar distances between your vehicle and the following traffic, too, and a gap to your right or left, just in case you have to change lanes quickly to avoid trouble. If you're being tailgated, move over or speed up.
If you should have to stop quickly on a freeway, you have to act fast. Tap your brakes lightly first to flash your brake lights and warn following motorists. Then stop as quickly and as smoothly as possible.
Today's freeways are designed to give you all the information you need to make the quick decisions necessary for freeway driving.
For example, occasionally one major freeway will separate from another at a junction not related to another exit. A driver must know which route he or she wants to follow and be prepared to move right or left to continue on to the chosen destination.
These branchings are usually marked well in advance by diagram signs which show how the ramps are laid out. The main purpose of these signs is to prepare drivers for the lane changes they must make to find their chosen route. Now, Patrice, how do you know when you've finally reached your exit?
Well, John, the driver will know that he or she is approaching the intended exit by observing a series of advanced guide signs that follow a uniform progression. The first sign will typically show the name of an exit 2 or 3 miles in advance. There'll be another sign about a mile before the exit, and another 1/2 mile before the exit.
The exit itself will be marked with its name and an arrow indicating the position of the off-ramp. Upon observing the advanced guide signs identifying the intended exit, a driver should begin to maneuver the vehicle into the lane serving the exit. Most frequently, this will be the right lane, although occasionally there will be a left lane exit. Since exiting from a lane carrying faster traffic is more difficult, left-leading exits are clearly marked far in advance.
Quick thinking is also necessary where a cross street is served by 2 closely spaced exits, one going north and one going south, for instance. Here again, the advanced guide signs give you all the information you need to know what to do. When you reach your exit, check your rear view and side view mirror. Signal your intention to exit. Double check the traffic around you, and don't forget that head check of your vehicle's blind spot. Merge into the deceleration lane as early as possible and use the deceleration lane to slow to ramp speed before entering the ramp itself. Take care, ramps frequently include tight curves.
If you should miss your exit, go on to the next one.
Never back up on a freeway.
Let's take another look at a typical freeway trip. A careful driver knows the exits and interchanges before he or she starts out.
In entering a freeway, choose a gap and enter the flow of traffic without hesitation.
Change lanes and pass smoothly, keeping your eyes on the traffic around you and behind you at all times.
Maintain a space cushion around your car. Maneuver your vehicle so as to leave a space option in case of emergency.
Use freeway signs to anticipate interchanges and exits.
Signal your intention to exit and exit the freeway smoothly, using the deceleration lane to slow down to ramp speed before you enter the ramp. You know, when you want to get from one place to another, freeways like the ones we've seen here are the best roads you can choose.
That's right, and the skills and habits that you've seen presented here are your best bet for a safe and pleasant trip. Thanks for joining us, everybody.